Yeah, no, I haven't moved the camera since. By the way, in case you didn't get a look at it on the last stream, you see how big this flush is.
Yeah, I thought it was a Torterra for a second.
No, it's I just spotted it out the corner of my eye, and I said I've got to have that.
What's the Oh no, the tree's got a tumour.
It's the cloud thing that's. Anyway, let's get change the time of the order.
What is this?
No
That's
time
not
to
the one I
wait.
was thinking.
We must keep moving.
Confirm.
I think I had the one I liked and now I've just gotten rid of it. Alright, there we go.
£6, £5 tip. Double chicken, 2 picante pizzas, fries, mixed salad, and drink. Good choice of pizza, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's meaty one. You can never go wrong with a meaty one.
Oh, agreed.
Unless you're Ren.
Or
Andy.
Or Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo.
Oh, is he vegan?
Vegetarian. Also,
I probably should say vegetarian first. I have an aunt and cousins who are vegetarian.
yeah, no.
Well, an aunt and uncle, I should say.
I think one of my cousins is vegetarian.
Wasn't Joe vegetarian for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember he when we went to 70K, he was pretty vegetarian now, and then like when I next saw him, he had like given that up.
It's I'll tell you another thing I do know is what now?
Oh fuck! No, I don't have a med stem.
Well, we are live because I got the alert. I'll have the chat ready to go.
So are you okay, Calvin? Because you've seen like when you get a bit irritated when we used to make fun of you, but you've seen especially upset the last couple of times.
I think it's just because I'm a bit worried about my hand at the minute.
Yeah.
I had a very, very bad performance in London, and that did not help my mood.
Right.
Like, it's my worst tournament performance today, and I genuinely considered quitting altogether partway through the day.
Oh, Jesus.
Luckily, my coach threatened to throw my Switch into the Thames if I did.
Hell, just once.
So to cheer myself up, I'm competing in the tournament over this week, 2 tournaments over this weekend, and I'm using my all-time favourite Pokemon to do it.
Huh. I did shit in the last tournament to cheer myself up. I'm doing another tournament. I mean, I don't know. If it was me, I'd probably be wanting a break.
Well, it sort of is a break, to be honest, because these are small, fun, more casual tournaments to keep us going until Champions comes out.
It's one of them at Gamers Lodge.
Yeah, that one on Sunday. We're having a VG challenge. So championship points on the line, but I'm honestly prepared to go 0-4 this weekend, because it's the team I've played is a bit of a meme team.
The meme team.
It's not the meme team, but it is a meme team.
There's a Moongus in there.
No, Moongus is not in there.
But he's the meme Pokemon!
No, but I'm using, because it's...
But he's a sussy backer one!
But I've got, what I like is the fact, I've got 3 Pokemon that are either a Gen 1 or Gen 1 variant.
Clearly not biased.
So I'm using Raichu, Galarian Moltres, and Hisuian Arcanine.
What did you say your favourite region was for Pokemon?
Oh, what are we talking about in terms of like the design?
Yeah, like what Pokemon you like. You know what I'm like. My favorite is Sinnoh because I think the Pokemon in that are sick.
I'll say we're going by the Pokemon you get there.
Yeah, any really.
Oh, okay.
Also, I will be honest. I am probably most nostalgic for Hoenn and Sinnoh.
Do you know? I'm most nostalgic for Kanto.
Come in.
But I think my favourite is Hoenn.
Oh fuck! Chaos Legion.
Anyone want to cut some arch enemy on?
Yeah, I'm upset with Arch Enemy and Angela Casal's not returning.
Yeah, it's a shame she's not coming back.
Yeah. We have gotten some teasers on social media implying that they have picked a new singer. They just haven't said who they are yet. So Angela, I mean, she's been managing the band since like 2008, so she's been... hyping up the. So she's been hyping the hell out of what's coming up.
I think the rumours were going so wild they had to make a statement. So,
It was more Angela herself who did that because, yeah, there were a lot of. I mean, it was the #1 rumor for like the pretty much since Alyssa left.
Yeah, put it this way, it's not like wrestling where you can sort of get away saying, no, this isn't happening, to keep up the surprise factor. No, it's like, you know, there's a lot more riding on this. So prime example was, we knew Undertaker was coming back at WrestleMania 20. The guy who plays his manager has said on his podcast, no, it's just Taker, I'm not coming back, I'm not employed with the company anymore. And then he did appear, and then people got mad at him, and he said, I'm trying to keep kayfabe here.
Oh yeah, so the Chaos Space Marines in this are the Thousand Suns, who are pretty sick.
So we've referenced Arch Enemy and Linkin Park.
Yep. Do you expect anything less than from me?
No. Oh yeah, by the way, I got both Amy got both our hotel and our train sorted for Powerwolf.
Ah, sick.
Ren's meeting us at Chester, we're all going up together.
Ah, okay. Because if you hadn't, I learned recently that there was actually a train near me that does go up to London Euston, so I could have just gotten that if needed.
No.
I mean, it's fine. I could just get the train up to Chester. It means I don't have to pay as much, because I think it was like, with my rail card, like 26 quid.
26 quid though to get to London.
I mean, again, with a rail card, I think it's like 40 price.
Yeah, but I'm saying with that rail card, that's a pretty decent price. Like, say for example.
Yeah, I mean, it's 30. Yeah, rail cards do 30% off or something like that. So.
Like, you know what you did for Lorna Shore?
Yeah.
If you want to do that for a London show, it's not entirely out of... That being said, the price of London hotels is going to be significantly more than Manchester.
Yeah, I mean, I think I spent like 95 quid on my hotel room, but it was like a Premier Inn.
Negative.
So
don't know like what the price difference is with other hotels.
Yeah, I had to do a Google Meet today with all the management team, and my mum had to do it, and she was on the beach at the time. I was like, oh, fuck off, you show off.
What? If you have to go in a meeting and you're on the beach, it's not exactly like hell. If I didn't think I would be back for the social media meeting, I would have done it on the fucking train on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, for the record, for the record on that one, if I had done that, you would have said the exact same thing. It's one rule for it.
No, I probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have. I make fun of you for other stuff, but not for that. I don't think.
I'll tell you what. When I get my hand fixed, so I'm hoping it is going to actually get.
When I get my hand fixed, I'm slapping the fucking shit out of you. You guys have been abusing me for too long.
I was going to say the first thing I'm going to do is make a pizza.
Yeah, don't blame you. Because like you say you're worried about not being able to cook again. I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Honestly, mate, it's not healed as well as it would have liked to at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think it's. I could just be me being ignorant, but I don't. But I think it has to be like really bad for you to like not be able to cook at all.
Well, at the minute, if my hand doesn't change, I can't grip a knife or a pen right now. So I can grip a few things, but I can't grip some of those more precise things. So,
I don't know. I might just be thinking because
they did say that it had improved since last time, so it's not as if it's not improved.
Yeah, and when was that?
Well, I injured it the day we went to see Beyond the Black.
No, I mean when was your last?
Yesterday.
Oh, so yeah. If it's improving, then yeah. Like if it hadn't improved at all, I'd be concerned.
Well, but
also like they did say it would take 8 weeks. It might be like in the last few that it really begins.
Put it this way, Elliot. I'm putting my hand out straight right now, so I get my finger as straight as possible. This is where the knuckle is.
Oh,
you see what I mean? That's how badly it got injured. It's really bad. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but it's really bad.
I mean, it's okay. Eventually, it'll be like you with your passport debacle. You'll be really stressed about it at the time, but then we'll be laughing about it.
Yeah, fair point.
If you had a hook attachment, it would be fine instantly. I mean, also, all fair, I'm also thinking because I follow a channel called Nerd Forge, who do a lot of really cool like fantasy
That is all of
craft stuff, and the main host Matsuya ended up losing one of her fingers,
Oh, bloody hell.
and she still kept doing it. Like she still keeps doing it. Like not that long ago, recently she did basically a turning wheel for the entire Discworld series,
That's great.
and like she's also done does a lot of sort of bookbinding and things like that.
artifact.
Joe, highly recommend Nerd Forge if you haven't checked them out.
I think I've watched a couple of their videos, yeah.
Iron.
Um,
Move through the exit.
If any,
I had a thought actually earlier today, Elliot.
yeah.
You know, we haven't done one of these in a while, but Good, the Bad and the Weird,
Oh yeah, we haven't actually.
remakes.
Remakes.
I want to put one immediately in for good.
Mm-hmm.
John Carpenter's The Thing. A remake vastly superior to its original.
Oh yeah, because was there one in the 50s?
Yeah, it's just called The Thing. They're both based on the book,
Yeah.
Who Goes There, but I will say the John Carpenter version is much closer to the book. Because I had this thought because it's very interesting that the remake of The Thing is closer to the book than the original.
Could you say, by that logic, would you say Dune then?
Dune is, I think, a contender.
Because they're more adaptations and active remakes of the movies.
Yeah, like I will say, I think and that's another one where the Denis Villeneuve movie.
They tried to make a new version of the thing, but it turned out to be pretty cool. Yeah, I remember hearing about that one.
That was given out in 2011. It's really bad.
I've heard.
Yeah, no, I think I haven't read the books, but from what I've heard, even if you just take into account what was adapted in each one, the new films are closer to the books than the original, than the David Lynch one.
Yeah, though in all fairness, there are also like a number of differences as well.
Yeah, because both occasions, any time that people want to do Dune, it always goes through creative hell and like starts and stops.
Yeah.
I think okay.
I have heard that the director, that apparently the studio after Dune Part 3 is maybe wanting to do more, but I've heard that the director isn't wanting to be a part of it.
Denis Villeneuve, yeah, no.
Yeah, because he just wants to do the Paul Atreides story.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, Atreides' story ends after that point in the books.
Yeah, Dune Messiah is the last one that follows Paul Atreides. All the others are like sort of just focusing on stories around Arrakis.
Do you reckon Timothée Chalamet's going to get his Oscar nomination at this point?
I'm surprised he doesn't have one already.
Oh no, he does have one, but he does not for playing Paul Atreides.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he got. You remember he played Bob Dylan in that film? He got an Oscar nom for that.
I did not know he played Bob Dylan in a film.
Yeah, he played.
The only ones I really know Chalamet for is Dune and Wonka.
I think he should have got a nomination for Best Actor for Wonka.
Oh, he was great as a. Like, he really pulled off like a young Willy Wonka.
Which I thought, really? Timothée Chalamet? I mean, he's a good actor, but I don't think he can play this kind of role. But then afterwards I realised, oh wait, he's got the director of Paddington.
Yeah, but then you need to remember, it's Timothée fucking Chalamet.
Yeah, he's a lot more of a versatile actor than people give him credit for.
Yeah, he is a really good actor.
Yes, brother.
Like, I don't see him getting typecasted.
Need I justify my hatred? You need justify your recklessness. The traitors have a debt to me. And you will throw away your life to collect? Death is my duty.
Write that one down. It's a good band name.
Duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta.
Well, he's fully drank the Kool-Aid.
Understand? Lieutenant.
This is something I kind of like about about Titus. It's sort of the idea. He's sort of like the idea of someone who interprets the Codex Astartes, which is essentially like kind of the essentially the holy Bible for the Space Marines, and sort of uses it more as a template rather than like a set of rules. Like I think one big thing is you know, when you die in the for the glory of the Emperor and mankind. His is like, and obviously he's like, but you shouldn't die recklessly, because then you won't be able to fight for the Emperor as much.
Actually, that's something I've been meaning to ask. In the Warhammer universe,
Yeah.
has everyone just, in terms of the devotion to the Emperor, has everyone just completely drank the Kool-Aid at that point, or is there some dissonance from internally? Disillusionment, I should say, internally with it all.
If there is very quickly sought out by. They are either secretly servants of chaos, or they are very quickly figured out by the Inquisition. Because the thing is, the Emperor of Mankind sort of is worshipped as a god, but first of all, gods do exist in the Warhammer universe. Like, there are a bunch of gods for different races. There are there are a ton for the were a ton for the Eldar until Slaanesh came about. There's four main chaos gods. There's four main chaos gods. There's Gork and Mork, the gods of essentially the gods of the orcs, and so gods do exist in this, and
they all hate each other.
Kinda, but the thing is, the Emperor, it's honestly up for debate whether or not he is actually a god.
Oh, news just in, Elliot. Arch Enemy have confirmed they're doing Vakken.
Yeah. They will announce with that massive string like before Christmas.
Oh yes, I remember now.
That was one of the bands I said I was really looking forward to, just because I want to see who the new singer is. Yeah,
they still haven't announced a new singer though, but because Vakken have just acted like on their Facebook page that they are. They have announced the new singer.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, they've just announced it. It's Lauren Hart. She's the ex-singer from Once Human.
I have never heard of them. I'm gonna have to check them out on the way home. I've never heard of them.
And I will say, this is from the official Kerrang Facebook page, so I do believe this one.
I did kind of have a slight hope that they wouldn't announce who it was until Vakken, where we would be able to, there would be like, they'd be showing up for the first time. But I don't think they'd go that long without performing, because apparently they are like releasing their first single with the new singer like in the next few days, I think.
Oh, this will be interesting to hear what she sounds like in the band.
Yeah.
My dead cat's picture is now on the memories page.
Aww.
She's adorable.
Is that Clover?
That's Bramble.
Bramble.
The most scared cat you'll ever see in your life. Like, she would. It's like, what was that? It's a door, Bramble. It's there every day.
That's just dogs. Whenever Ripley hears something outside, she starts barking.
Yeah, she refused to go downstairs if she thought any person other than me and my mum was there. Although when she got outside, she was a right bitch to all the other cats in the area.
Maybe that's why she didn't like other cats. She got experience for herself. Just thought, oh fuck, all other cats are a lot Meg.
My favourite. Okay.
Oh fuck, Cameron's in the way of the Altar's progress bar.
Shit.
It's fine.
Here's a question for you. Okay, so we got two options for good.
Yeah, Dune and
the Thing. Bad, I think there's one clear option. Gus Van Sant's remake of Psycho.
It wasn't my first thought.
What was your first thought?
The Halloween remakes.
Halloween
The
remakes.
Rob Zombie ones.
They're good options. I'll put them down on the short list. Another one I just thought of, the remake of The Haunting. The other one with Liam Neeson in. That's a pretty bad remake. Nightmare on Elm Street remake. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Throw that one in there.
Not one for the bad, but probably weird. The Child's Play remake with Mark Hamill.
Yeah, it is kind
That was just weird.
Yeah, I do kind of wonder what.
Like Chucky instead of being a doll whose AI was corrupted by a disgruntled worker instead of a serial killer using voodoo.
Wait. I don't know why they bothered to do it, because they knew that TV series was going to happen around the same time, and it was just going to cause confusion. By the way,
the thing is, they had the rights to Child's Play, so they probably just thought, or to the name Child's Play, so they just thought, fuck it, we'll just do it. People like nostalgia.
By the way, that Chucky TV series, really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I have heard.
It's like genuinely one of the best things the franchise has done in years.
You say that, I do like Cult of Chucky.
Cult of Chucky's good.
Like that, like again, I think
Curse of Chucky's pretty good.
Curse of Chucky's good as well, yeah. Like I think I said before, I do have like a bit of a soft spot for the Chucky films.
Yeah, no,
just because I think they are like they're not the, I will free admit, they're not by no ways the scariest horror franchise, but they are one of the most fun.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you on that one. They're one of my favourite horror film series.
Charles Lee Ray's probably like just one of my favourite horror antagonists as well, I think.
Played by Brad Dourif.
Yeah.
Brilliantly. Do you know what I found amazing? One of the actors in... The actor who plays the girl in the wheelchair in...
it's Brad Dourif's daughter.
Do you know what's even amazing? In a TV series when they were doing flashbacks, she actually plays a young Charles Lee Ray in a sort of cross-dressing role. So she has to play her dad with Brad Dourif sort of badly dubbing over her.
I mean, in Cult of Chucky, she just get taken over by one of the spirits of Chucky.
Yeah, again.
So she is playing her dad.
Which, incidentally, is still a thing that's happening in the TV series.
Still happening? Wasn't it cancelled?
No, I was saying when the TV series starts.
Right.
It's just so stupid. It was like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah. The main thing I know about is that apparently it is like really good for gay rights.
Yeah, no, it is, because the creator of Child's Play had come out at the time.
I thought it had come out ages ago.
Yeah, he had come out and he wanted to inject a bit of that into the storyline. So the main two protagonists are two gay characters in a relationship.
Oh, that's cute.
In fact, it's how Chucky kind of manipulates him to do his shit. If I'm sort of saying, I'm the one person who understands you, and he said, I've got a kid who's gender fluid.
Wait, I think I actually remember seeing that clip, where it's going, I have a kid. You have a kid? Gender fluid.
Yeah, no, but it works.
Which is the first time Glenn has been mentioned in a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, why do you... Of all the times to mention... Which, by the way, further of a use... What a weird way to have a Lord of the Rings reunion with... Because it's Pippin's actor in the role of Glenn and Glenda.
Huh.
You are to replace him.
Is this like those Tesco substitutions where they give you something crap because you weren't available? But
I think that's the Archmagos.
Was it substitute for a pack of chorizo? The chorizo wasn't available, so we gave you the Archmagos. Yeah, I'll give you.
Oh fuck! This isn't gonna go. He's not gonna go well at all with my paella.
What landed on me?
Right.
Raging Bolt. Stay there, buddy.
Oh no! Docking in one. Oh no, I'm not ready to be docked.
I've now, since Not the Week came back, have not got the term Wet Wang out of my head.
It's dangerous.
What more do we have to do? We're called Wet Wang!
I assure you, it's
That show's been really funny.
arrogance.
Over 8 years, is it? How long till the BBC realised they made a mistake?
Yeah.
Of the Omnisire. Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed. Titus. Captain.
Oh wait, one of my favourite. 700 billion was the question. Is it how many emails are we gonna get asking where's Hugh?
Is it how many times have we been asked if Frankie's coming back?
Ah, yeah, that's the one.
Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
To be fair, it's the only reason I knew about the Beckham's feud was because of the Not the Week coming
That's
back.
how I learn about all my news, if I'm being entirely honest.
Oh yeah, which by the way, no, I got a massive news alert this morning. Sometimes, says my phone sometimes does things up. I got the alert this morning about former Prince Andrew being arrested.
Oh yeah, I was arrested. I heard about that one.
Yeah, he's not been arrested on nonce charges. He's been arrested on
Public. It's something.
basically corruption in public office. He, which are the two things he was being investigated for. I thought that would be the one that would actually probably stick.
Well, as opposed to him being affiliated with Epstein.
Yeah, no, I thought that they'd really struggle to get like witnesses that willing to testify on that one. It's very hard. It's very hard to get convictions for those kinds of charges.
I mean, you say that I work for Simon.
Yeah, but that's just because the police were involved in every stage of the process with him. If the police aren't involved in every stage of the process, it's not as easy. Also, one of the big witnesses that could have been used against him is now dead.
Vital asset.
And that's what they call me.
Report to Captain Akaran.
They're wrong, but that's what they call me.
You are a vital asset. I mean, someone's got to sign my paychecks.
Hey!
Take note of the battle damage for the engine seals.
I almost said anthrax for a second.
Anorax. Yeah, I can see that.
Along with void seals.
So what's it? So I think we'll stick with Child's Play remake as the weird one because that was a lot of weird decisions.
We must report
Yeah.
to Captain
One I was
Akaran.
tempted for with the good, but I think it's not as good as the other two we've mentioned. Peter Jackson's King Kong.
I thought that was one of the weirder ones.
I wouldn't exactly say weird, other than the casting of Jack Black
That is your
as the
right.
director.
Brother, we only want to help you.
I'm going to go with your option for bad, the Halloween remakes.
Now you speak of
Because Psycho's pointless, the Halloween remakes are infuriating.
Yeah, in all fairness, I think most horror remakes are just terrible. Like, can you really think of a very good one aside from The Thing?
Oh, hang on, give me a second on that. No, that one's even worse than that. No, I'm not having Black Christmas. That's just the first time they did remake Black Christmas. I haven't seen the second one.
I heard well, judging from what I've seen with Dead Meat, I've heard all right things about the Friday 13th remake.
It's fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I love the fact that because of the legal issues with Friday the 13th, which has now been resolved.
Yeah.
They had to speed through the entire first 4 chapters to get us to the beginning in the flashbacks.
We're already overstretched by the Tyranids.
I mean, let's be honest. How many people are going to go to a Friday 13th remake to see Pamela Voorhees again?
Not really, no.
Actually, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a big fan of the first Friday the 13th.
Do you know what? I agree with you.
I honestly, I thought it was a little boring. Like in 2018, I did a massive on Halloween. I did a massive all nighter of just watching horror movies, and I watched Friday the 13th and Halloween for the first time that night. expecting to prefer Friday the 13th. I thought Halloween was way better.
No, Halloween is so good. Like
Halloween is fucking is one of my favorite slash. It's my favorite slasher actually.
It's the same. So it's my favorite because it. John Carpenter really understood the thing that is frightening is that it feels like it could happen in any American city.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, in the first one, you don't know if Michael is genuinely this sort of spirit of evil, or if he actually is a person, because the way he disappears at the end, we don't know. I mean, obviously they over-explained it in future films, but
yeah.
God, that's a. But I actually.
I know this is unpopular opinion. Someone actually kind of wished they did what they were planning on doing with they continue what they did with 3. Like, as in all the later films would have just been their own self-contained story rather than focusing majorly on Michael Myers.
I agree, and you've got the song back in my head.
3 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 3 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. We're fucking dorks.
But it's a genuinely good idea on that one. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact they actually somehow managed to transport part of Stonehenge to America. Like, I don't care you say we went through a lot of trouble to get it here. How the fuck do you get a bit of Stonehenge to the States and no one notices?
Also the way they explained how the masks work at the end kind of sucked.
Yeah, so they over-explained it. It's just like the whole thing about it is it's supposed to be like this idea of like rampant consumerism causing the downfall of society, and when you over-explain how the masks work, it doesn't really work that well.
Titus,
Chaplain?
the captain has put great faith in you with this mission.
I am so going to dress up as you next time I go to a
Your
con.
message to Lord Calgar
You have any idea how expensive that costume's going to be?
Oh yeah,
Your
I can remortgage my house.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will.
But if you do that, then what will you be Then how will you remortgage a third time for your amiibo?
Cannot trust in the will.
Especially since there's more on the way.
Fucking hell!
Because I've got to get the Resident Evil ones now. I've got to get the Pragmata one.
You could just not.
I know, but I've now got a complete collection. I don't want to not have a complete collection. That's
You're gonna run out of wall space.
I know. I'm having to figure out what my new plan is.
It is the chaplain's responsibility.
I can tell you what. I might move the Nintendo World Championship cartridge because I did not like that game. Do you remember we did that multiplayer session of it, and it was just so boring?
I mean, I think you had fun, or you and Reese. You had fun. I think Reese had a little bit. I did not.
No, I'd put it this way: that was the last time I had any fun with that game because I had more time when I was like, "This is really not working." For me.
Yeah. I think my first comment on the game is a quick question about it. When does this get fun?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I remember one evening I spent like 2 hours just trying to knock like half a second off one of my times. I was like, how do speedrunners do this?
With great skill and perseverance.
There he is. Lieutenant, Galileo and I were just examining your recent diagnostic.
Yeah, I got bored fast. If you didn't go over the games, it's nothing for. Yeah, really isn't.
Like if they combined it with like Super Nintendo or N64 games, I think it would have been a bit more interesting.
Even then, no, because those games aren't designed to have those really quick and awesome challenges.
Like if you did something like that for say Sonic. Sonic is designed to speed through those levels really, really fast.
Yeah, because I mean, the first Sonic game was literally inspired by the guy trying to get, I think the director trying to get through Mario as quickly as possible.
Yeah, apparently, because of Google didn't exist, that's the reason why Sonic can't swim. The creator just assumed hedgehogs couldn't swim.
Oh, and we now have my favorite gun.
The heavy bolt rifle.
This one is just fucking sick.
What?
Huh? Was there another one over? Oh yeah, there is.
Who's the...
Let's stick with the heavy with that one. Oh, we can't do the DLC one, Calvin. Quick, get your credit card out.
All right. I would have thought the amount of money I spent to get like the 2-year anniversary one, they would have given me that part. That DLC, the DLC stuff would have come in as part of the price.
I mean, considering the fact that it's being constantly getting updated for free, I think it could get away with like charging for aesthetic.
Yeah, I'm fine with them getting charged. I would have just bought. I would have liked it. It would have come with. Considering I paid more for the special edition, I would have at least got some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weapon skins for single player is not included in the multiplayer.
In the DLC.
DLC.
In the base game.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day.
In the other DLC, as you can use them in operations or PvP.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
just 2 weapons.
Why has D Lane done a thing on? Oh, they've announced they're not doing a couple of their shows because of health issues.
Oh, delaying.
Yeah.
That's a band I really want to see at some point.
If they're do the remakes, bring back the sex mini game so that the people who are going to whinge about it if it's not there don't whinge.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
God of War remakes, everyone's whinging in advance saying they're going to take out the sex mini game in it. And I'm like, I don't care. You just any excuse for them to have a fucking whinge. You guys are. These guys are.
You don't even see the sex.
I know.
Literally, all you see is a pot shaking.
At best.
I mean, not quite at best. There's one that was kind of funny, and I think Chains of Olympus, where women just kept coming in as you kept doing better.
I like that.
Not even a sex mini game, as it happens off screen. It's been a joke for years that Kratos is like knitting.
It was doing other stuff like knitting or thumb wars with the girls.
Nah, they're jumping on the beds.
Way!
They're jumping on the beds, and Marvin's got a bad knee.
My favourite.
And what exactly is that message?
I mean, my favourite of the God of War trilogy, the original one, probably
3.
yeah, 3 really is the best one.
I think 3 just has the best combat by far.
Has the best combat. It has the best set pieces. Has the best storyline.
I don't know about story. There's some things in the story I'm not a massive fan of. Like the twist with Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Kind of making Kratos out to be a hero rather than just a big buff dude out for revenge.
I would die for
Yeah, well, it gave us something to talk about in the Norse ones. Apparently, reliable sources said Santa Monica is probably going to reveal their new game before the end of the year. This is the one that Corey Balrog's working on. It's a different franchise, God of War.
It's about time they start working on something different. I'm pretty sure Santa Monica have just done God of War, as far as I'm aware.
It might. I mean, some people have twisted the rumor to say it's God of War Egypt. But the person who did give out the information about this said, I never said I thought it was God of War Egypt. I just said I knew it was their new game, and it's the one that Corey's working on. It's probably going to come out in 2027. They're going to probably announce it before the end of 2026.
I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't mind if they moved away from Kratos with the next God of War. Because as far as I'm aware, his story arc's kind of finished.
I don't see where else they could go with him. Like Atreus, you could do some shit with him, but because he's trying to get all the giants back.
Yeah, I can see like a game about Atreus. But yeah, I don't see where it just looked. Yeah, since they only made God of War with it. Yeah, I had a feeling.
I like the PSP God of War games, to be honest.
They're pretty fun.
Understood. Damocles out.
Honestly, even Ascension I didn't mind that much.
If we encounter Chaos forces,
You need not
I like the God of War
concern yourself with me,
games for
Lieutenant.
the.
disappear like that again.
and you'll be
I remember
facing
the
master
PlayStation
watch.
magazine at the time, but advertising the first game.
Why did you not tell us of your
Yeah, I
plans?
still remember the
It was not your
I
business.
remember hearing about one of the weird ways they tried advertising God of War 2. But like, I think they rented out like a Greek temple or something, and they got a bunch of like game producers to do some weird shit.
Yeah, I think there was a rumor that they were sacrificed to goat, but that's not entirely true.
They didn't. They got a goat from the butcher.
Yeah,
They got a goat from a local butcher.
but which wouldn't have been difficult in Greece because goat's a lot more of a lot more.
Just a sign of the strength of a space marine. 6 guys struggling to pick that to lift up the gate. Titus just.
Yeah, you get a lot more goat food dishes in Greece, so it probably wouldn't have been difficult to get a goat from a butcher's. But I do like the fact that you are kind of getting. You said ages ago you would love them to sort of remake the Greek trilogy.
Yeah, honestly.
So I thought this announcement must be right up your street.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with it. Like, if they're gonna do the sort of same gameplay formula, but maybe add some more stuff into it, or make it more like the Norse games.
I wouldn't mind either way, to be honest. Because on the one hand, I think it'd be interesting to see what you could do with that original gameplay style in a modern set with modern technology.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I feel like going down the Norse route would mean it would be a new way of looking at that original thing to be more distinct.
What my personal hope is they do a mixture of the two, where like they have the sort of same gameplay loop as the original trilogy, but possibly have a bit more story added to it.
It would certainly make sense. I could
like, I don't know. For example, in the first God of War game, maybe adding a little bit of history with Chains of Olympus, and second one sort of throwing in a bit of a Ghost of Sparta and.
I know what you mean, yeah.
I mean, I do kind of hope it isn't just a reskin of the PS2 games. Like, just doing like, granted, it would be a really good one, because like, imagine God of War 1 with Ragnarok level graphics.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. But
and you could do like with those graphics, you could really make something look very interesting.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would hope they did something like different as well.
Yeah, because we've had some very good remakes in the video game market, like the Final Fantasy VII remake series, the Resident Evil remakes, the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah.
And they all of those ones have in common is they did something different with their original. So I feel like that.
Jeez, I wonder who could have learned from those examples. Last of Us.
I get a sense that that's where they're going to be going. I feel like that's the route God of War's going to want to go down. Because Santa Monica's not Naughty Dog. That being said, I'm interested.
I mean, honestly, Santa Monica are probably my second favorite Sony studio, only just beaten out by Insomniac.
I feel like I'm interested in Naughty Dog's new next game in Intergalactic. I'll be interested to see what they do with that.
Yeah. I don't think, for me personally, I don't think they've had a very good track record in the last decade.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That being said, we did like the original Last of Us.
That was in 2013.
Oh, yeah. So
that game is 13 years old now.
Oh my god, it is 13. Oh, god.
That is a fucking scary thought.
I feel like The Last of Us was... I feel like The Last of Us was both the best and worst thing to happen to Sony.
Yeah.
Because after the best is in, they actually had some interesting... It allowed for some creative and interesting ideas to get in at Sony, and they had a really big hit. But at the same time, they weren't making as much of a variety of games afterwards. They seemed to just want to make more Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like God of War, make it more like The Last of Us. That game. I'm trying to think what some of the other ones they've done, like Horizon Zero Dawn. That has a bit of a Last of Us quality to it.
Yeah, which is funny. It's funny you blame Last of Us for that, because really, originally that kind of started with Uncharted.
Uncharted still though, yeah, but the thing about Uncharted was it wasn't as big of a hit, and they still, after Uncharted, made other games that weren't like Uncharted. Like we need multiplayer games, we need family games, we need all this. It's like we need Ratchet and Clank, we need MotorStorm, do we need an RPG? Do we still have Wild Arms available?
Yeah, but then you still also have sort of games that were kind of like that. Like you also got Infamous, for example, or it's not Sony owned, but Prototype.
Prototype, yeah.
Which I replayed not that long ago. It is a fucking edgy as shit. Holy hell, it is so fucking try-hard and edgy.
Do you know, I would say actually a contender for the worst PlayStation exclusive is Lair. That came out early PS3.
Was that the Dragon?
The dragon riding game, yeah. With a 6-axis control to show off the 6-axis controller.
Yeah, the in other words, the Drakengard ripoff.
Yeah, it didn't fucking work.
Yeah, I've seen the What Happened episode on that.
I remember at the time I played it and thought, what the fuck is this?
I did not. I didn't get a PS3 till I think Final Fantasy 13 came out.
One of my favourite PS3 games though was the MotorStorm games because they were so well designed racing games.
Yeah, I remember watching a video by a Noodle on those games. I did see that. I just thought, I wish I played those games. That look fucking sick.
But it's games like this.
In all fairness, back then, the main racing games I knew were Need for Speed and Burnout.
But I remember I did a race once online, and it was like I won it against like motorbikes and all that because I was so good at driving the lorries in it.
Oh, so you were a lorry driver.
Most of the time I was a lorry driver, yeah. I'm all about the
Practicing for your future profession, then.
power, not speed.
Just come up this way.
One of the things I was quite good with the sort of the beach buggies. I was quite good with them.
Yeah, when you go into the history of that company, it's kind of about evolution. It is really unfortunate where they ended up.
Yeah, no, because Sony always felt like they were trying new ideas. They were experimental ideas, and they didn't settle on anything.
Yeah.
Whereas now it just feels like if it's not like The Last of Us, we're not going to commission it.
No, I was more meaning with what happened with Evolution, because they were bought by Codemasters.
Oh yeah, they were.
And I think under them they made Drive Club, which I heard really good things about.
Yeah, Drive Club I've heard good things about. I haven't actually played it.
I'm sorry, oh, there it is. And then they Codemasters got bought by EA, who then got their name. Evolution got their name changed to Codemasters Cheshire, who was eventually and Codemasters were eventually dismantled, spread to other EA parts of EA, and now Evolution is a co-developer for Battlefield.
Such a shame.
Yeah, because all the people who worked on like the early rally games also worked on MotorStorm and like on Drive Club and whatnot. And then I think after the EA merger, a lot of the old crews kind of left.
I'd be very interested where the future of what is the future for Battlefield at the minute? Because surely it's on its last legs at this point in time.
Say that. The newest Battlefield actually did quite well. It's actually gotten a lot of praise. So that's mostly because people are saying that the new Call of Duty is shit.
There is more to this, I am sure.
Oh, he'll say Pokemon fans will just buy any shit.
I will kill them just the same.
They will, but that's like not. That's aside from the point.
I mean, again, I think Battlefield, from what I've heard, is actually doing alright at the minute. Like, I think EA is slowly getting better. Still not good, but they are getting better.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I think a good example is the Jedi Fallen Order games.
Yeah, brilliant games.
Those are actually like, you still play them just like, what the fuck do you mean this is made by EA? This is sick!
It Takes Two and Split Fiction, both EA published.
EA published, but they're more like done by indie studios. I think.
Yeah. It's because EA can't fail. They've got a lot of the.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, yeah. So it's felt like after a bit, Activision kind of took EA's place as the worst game company.
I mean,
especially with all the shit that came out with the with all the SA claims that happened within those offices.
Oh yeah, and we're looking at. It's funny because I think I've only bought one. No, I didn't buy it. I got it through Game Pass. I was going to say the only Activision game I've bought recently has been Tony Hawk.
I'm trying to think of the last one I got. Because it has been a while. It might have been one. It might have been the Insane Trilogy, actually.
I mean, Insane Trilogy's great.
Yeah. Yeah, EA got replaced with Activision, and now Activision's got replaced with Microsoft. Who still is doing fucking shit.
That being said, I am very excited for the Halo Combat campaign Evolve.
I mean, I've just obviously I don't know if I'm gonna play it for Mars, just mostly because I'm just not a big Halo fan. I don't know. I just think Microsoft's really they started relying too much on Game Pass, and I think after that point there was just no fixing it.
Put it this way, I think they could have stuck with Game Pass and they could have stuck with that business model if they hadn't bought Activision.
Yeah, that's another thing. I just don't like that they just did so many acquisitions and so many buyouts. I think I used this comparison before. It's like in a basketball game. In a basketball game, you're against two teams who are absolutely dominating you. So you decide you're going to win by taking the hoop. It's like you're not fighting against the competition. You're actively stealing it away from them.
Well, the funny thing is, if Microsoft decided they wouldn't make the Xboxes anymore, like the next console's the last one, they would be the biggest third-party publisher on the market as soon as they gave up console. Because I think that would be the only thing they'd give up. They'd give up console development. They wouldn't give up making games because all these studios still make some money for the company.
I mean, again, they just mostly. I think they just. Honestly, I would not be surprised if they just moved to Game Pass, stuck with just doing Game Pass as a service.
If they wanted to do that, they'd have to work out a deal to get Game Pass on PlayStation.
It's already on. It's already on PC.
On PC, yeah, but that's a very limited market.
PC, PC's incredibly popular, you know.
Yeah, yes, but not amongst the general public. The general public generally plays more consoles, and that's one of the markets you really need to aim for with Game Pass. I say I'm kind of with Scott that was on this one. Now that we've gone with this far into the generation, I don't think the Netflix model works for video games.
No, it doesn't. It never has.
Because the idea, you're not going to play that many. It's not like musical films where you're going to have a load in a row and like that. And they're not that, or TV series. They're not that disposable. They are. They take hours and hours of time, and they can be very long investments.
Yeah, it's why I don't like the fact the most popular gaming model is phone games.
That's the biggest market, not console or PC.
Yeah, because we need to get the Facebook moms playing shit. I mean, it's also why I kind of hate that Amazon's kind of almost trying to make books a subscription service as well.
Oh God.
Because you think games are a big time thing, books are massive.
Yeah, because unlike I remember from the Nostalgia Critics review of Les Mis when I watched back in the day. I remember Kyle Haber's. It's not Kyle Haber. It's Carl Calgren. He did a thing when they were talking about saying with the way the film was, you go from a book, which is allowed to be as long as the author wants, to a stage play, which is allowed to usually be 3 hours with an intermission.
Well, it's not. Well, at times the book can't be as long as the author wants. At times,
the editor will say
the editor or the publisher as well, because the thing with books is, the longer the book is, the more it will cost to like produce it, because like obviously a 1,000 page book is going to cost a lot less than a 200 page book. But however, the publishers will have to price that book at the same price as every or the other ones.
Yeah. So
the only reason like Brandon Sanderson has managed to get away with it is because he is an incredibly high. He's one of the highest selling authors at the minute,
and he's got a high profile name.
Yeah.
So Dan Brown can probably command that with his books, as another example. Because he's written the Da Vinci Code, which is one of the best selling books of all time.
Somehow.
Yeah, I've read it. It's crap. In my opinion, one of the things I found weird is that I thought BookTube would be the one environment where you wouldn't get the right-wing grifters invading it, and it still somehow got it.
No, you get a lot. Do you have any idea how many people are hating on Romancy at the minute?
Oh yeah, no, because I watched a video debunking Second Story, and yeah, she's hating on it as well, I believe. I know she did a video quite infamously. She's done two quite infamous videos. I'll get you the charging cable. She did one saying that Oppenheimer is absolute rubbish.
God, that's one of the best films ever made.
And it's communist propaganda, she thinks.
A big part of the film is Oppenheimer possibly being a suspected communist.
Is it charging, Alex? Just hit the thing to check.
No.
No, hang on. Sorry, my fingers are a bit limited at the minute. There we go, that should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going. Okay, so...
like, that, such a big part of the film is very anti-communist.
And the fact that the film... And she also didn't like the structure of the film didn't work. I was like, motherfucker, it works fine. They got the one anchor point, which is his meeting about his security clearance.
Yeah, the story's going all over the place because Oppenheimer's telling the story all over the place.
Yeah, it is designed. It's not like Tenet, where it really has no reason to be all over the place, but it somehow is.
Yeah.
My least... But she also did one saying that fan fiction has ruined all modern media because it's caused us all to become self-indulgent.
That's the reason why?
She basically said she doesn't like the fact that it allows disenfranchised voices to be out there.
So she's against...
She's basically... Yeah.
She's against people who don't have a voice being able to have a voice.
Basically, yeah. She's right snob when it comes to work as well.
No, look. Here's the thing. I think fan fiction has definitely caused some problems within, like, the publishing world. Mostly the fact that there have been some pieces of shit that started off as fan fiction that ended up becoming actual novels. A lot of people complain about 50 Shades of Grey. I'm thinking more about the After series. But basically Harry Styles fan fiction what if Harry Styles was an emo bad boy? Not when in actuality is the story. Well, so she claims in actuality is about Harry Styles who was abusive.
But let's be honest. Well, that film exists. It's called
Yeah, that film does exist. It's called After.
Yeah.
They made a fucking fanfic.net actively did a film about it.
My favourite, I mean, she did also say things like that. She basically implied that there's no other fanfiction except porn fanfiction, which is bullshit.
One of the romances currently out there is one called Alchemized, which started off as a Hermione Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
And that's like really gotten really big.
But the thing that bothers me is like, one, why is that less legitimate to write? Why is it you're saying to someone they shouldn't be allowed to write this, or implying it at least? And more to the point, you get some really great stories in fan fiction. There's a really good one, going back to something we talked about earlier. There's a really great one called The Things, which is basically it's the entire movie of The Thing, but it's done from the perspective of the alien.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea.
And it actually did an interesting explanation for what's going on. That it's actually kind of perplexed by humanity because it's the only life form it's ever encountered that stays in a static shape.
I mean, how if you need another example? There's a book called Grendel, which is basically Beowulf from the perspective of the monster.
I've read that. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that be advertised.
And that apparently was really good.
Book I can recommend that's out right now, Scatman John. It's the life story of the guy who did that song, Skip-a-da-ba-da-boop. And
yeah, what it is basically he had like a stammer that I just took advantage of.
Yeah, he was a well-established jazz musician, and he used scat singing to sort of like to his advantage, so he could do. And his life story is fascinating. It's utterly fascinating. I highly recommend checking it out. I wish he had lived a bit longer to see everyone really appreciate him in a big way.
It's kind of in the same way that thing of Vincent van Gogh. Like people wish he lived longer for people to see. Like that one Doctor Who episode got really big for a reason.
That was one of those where I watched it and went, I can tell Richard Curtis wrote this episode. Yeah. I did like that episode.
That was actually a really funny anti-Donna joke when I saw them live, where they brought up that YouTube video and just started watching it and commenting on, and then they went into the comments and they reacted to the top comment, which I think was if we ever discover time travel, we agree this is the first thing we do. As in bring Vincent van Gogh to the modern world and have him see how big his art's gotten. And they just started joking, saying, yeah, we should do that. We should make a blood pact. Let's do a blood pact on it.
Do you know what I think I found funny? Van Gogh, as if you want to be incredibly accurate to it, he actually worked in Brixton for a time period as a supply teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, no, because he asked a question on QI, how many paintings did he sell? And the answer was hundreds. He worked in an art gallery. And the whole panel just went, oh, fuck off. When they asked the question, they said of his own paintings, he only sold one.
Yeah, he was not appreciated until, like, I think years after his death.
Yeah, but they actually think he actually had a sight condition.
Oh, really?
Which might have actually affected his perception of colour, and that might have actually been why his paintings look the way they do. There's another very good film about his life called Loving Vincent. Me and Ren saw it.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that one.
Yeah, me and Ren saw it when we went to the London Film Festival. Ren really liked it. It's basically it's essentially it's the story of his I think it's his brother Theo is travelling to sort of like go through his affairs after his suicide.
All right.
And the whole film is animated using watercolor paintings.
Oh fuck! I thought I still had the jetpack. No way, I do. Why am I not able to use it then?
And in my dreams I am flying. Whoa! I'll get legendary enchanted jetpack in there.
Any excuse to get Warhammer in there.
Yeah, no,
Do you still think they're going to be playing at Vakken?
I think the possibility is going downwards now, but I
don't think we're gonna have like many more announcements for Vakken X. Like I don't think there's gonna be anyone that I'm gonna be really excited to see there, for example, or at least anyone new. And personally, I hope not. I already have too many bands I'm really excited to see.
I know what you mean.
Like fucking hell, this Vakken's gonna be absolutely stacked with how good it is.
I think it depends on my hand state is now on whether it's going to be a moshing Vakken for me or not.
I mean, I don't think last year was a moshing Vakken for you. Did you still enjoy the show?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, last year I only went into one pit, that being the one for destruction. I still had a pretty good time when I was seeing bands there.
I'm looking forward to the gig we're doing next Wednesday.
Yeah, Heaven Shall Burn.
I wish I was going in the pit with you, man. I really do.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be. It depends on... Because as I said, I've fucked myself up at Lorna. Sure, it depends on how good I am for that, actually.
God, Ren fucked up his foot. I fucked up my hand.
My chest kind of hurt
and Reese is really ill. It's not a podcast anymore. It's a colony.
Yeah, how long until it turns into a crematorium?
Oh, I'm going. The good news is I'm probably going first.
Not necessarily.
I am the oldest, so statistics suggest it. I'll say Reese won't be joining me on my next Pokemon tournament internationally
because
he's off to America.
Yeah, he's off to the traitorous one. We're not going to show that one.
I didn't get any American opponents in London, which is a shame because I would have liked to have said, "Welcome to the free world. You'll like it here."
You're welcome. You're welcome. You'll like it. You'll like it here. Everything. Yes, everything is stolen, but we prefer the term unconsensually borrowed.
Oh right, you do. To which the Americans will say, "Oh yeah, you do that too."
I think James Acaster had one of the best, summed it up really well when it comes to all this stuff from other countries. That's in the National Museum of London, where
the British Museum,
rather. Yeah, blame my family who are all Disney adults. Oh, you mean you're not? But yeah, where with the British Museum, where a bunch of people from other countries were going, excuse me, yeah, you stole us all the stuff from us, like, how should I say, hundreds of years ago. Can we have it back, please? No, we're still looking at it.
I remember that clip. Yes, he was quite good on QI. James Acaster.
I mean, James Acaster's good everywhere, let's be honest.
They had the question on that episode, what's the biggest thing you can buy for £1?
Me.
So obviously Alan got the collection of a blue whale. No, the answer is Chelsea Football Club. It was sold...
Someone bought it for £1?
Yeah, seriously, it was sold for £1. Because they just wanted to the guy wanted to just get rid of it. It's now worth about $2 billion.
Of course it is.
Because if you are selling something to someone officially, they have to give you something for it.
Yeah, because I mean, Brandon Sanderson, years and years ago, he wrote a Magic the Gathering novel, or novella called I think Children of the Nameless, and he essentially said he would happily do it for free if he got to write his own story, because he's a massive Magic the Gathering fan. And Wizards were like, no, we do have to pay you. So I think he charged him like $1 to write the book.
So yeah, because
oh fuck, there's more Carnifexes.
I know. So for example, there's a I think it's Durham University. They've got that was bought for a peppercorn.
Oh.
And they actually still now, to this day, it's like a tradition, the city gives the owners a peppercorn every year.
Oh.
What in the... I didn't get this
Oh,
far.
they killed the Hive Tyrant.
All of them.
Basically, they killed the Hive Mind, so all the Tyranids are dead now.
I no longer hear the voices!
Because the Tyranids are like, essentially, all Tyranids are the Hive Mind. Like they all share the same mind. So you kill the Hive Mind, you kill the Horde.
I am Legion, for we are
Which
men.
it's not easy to do. The Hive Mind is fucking tough to kill.
Lieutenant
It-
Titus
it's-
to relay. Area
Um,
secure. Open the gates.
God, Warhammer really is a fascinating universe.
Yeah, why do you think it's probably my favorite universe, my favorite fictional setting?
It is a really good setting, yeah.
Like it's so fucking cool.
We're already over an hour in. Jesus.
Honestly, I was expected it to be longer.
So,
You okay, Ripley?
hello.
Hi, baby.
Hello, everyone. I can't go that much fussing with you because I've got only one hand I can proper work
I
with.
need no.
You know, actually, question for the chat. Favorite sci-fi series,
Is that right?
Ooh.
like in general. That's the second operation where you take down the Hive Tyrant. Yeah, I remember that. Well, I think I do. I can't remember if it was
Completion of this mission.
It was was it 3 where we first start fighting the Thousand Suns?
I will pass your request to the
God
captain.
bless us, everyone.
So of course we chose Star Wars.
I would have thought you chose Gundam.
That's it. I mean,
Sci-fi series. Favorite sci-fi series.
I'm probably not gonna pick Warhammer because I don't think I'm knowledgeable about it enough to really say that one. It's my favorite setting, but I don't know about. I don't know that my one Alien.
Oh, good choice.
I really like the Alien franchise. I think it's really cool. Like honestly, this is probably a kind of an unpopular opinion. I think the first Alien is probably my favorite sci-fi film.
No, I would not call it an unpopular opinion. Gundam films are either compilations or G-Savior.
He's more going for films.
Oh, you go for the films rather than just the franchise in general?
Yeah, that's why I haven't picked Warhammer.
Ah. That alters my thought process as well.
What are you doing?
She's trying to get comfy.
No, she's looking for treats. I don't have any.
And my mum's in the Caribbean, so she's hardly going to give you any. Every time. She just makes a beeline for my mum, and every time she comes to the office.
Yeah, it's because she gets treats from her. The first thing she does wherever she goes to is get the is go for someone with treats.
Don't go to the office right now, Ripley. Pablo's there.
I said that as Elliot chose Aliens, but Star Wars has 50 years of comics novels and
TV shows.
yeah.
But yeah, Alien, if we took that franchise as a whole, that's a good choice. Okay, let's see. I could say.
I mean, Alien has a shit ton of stuff as well. Like that's got obviously films, it's got games, books, comics, a tabletop RPG, which I've heard really good things about actually.
Like one I was considering. There's a few I'm considering saying. Mass Effect, maybe. I'm a big Mass Effect guy. I'm a big Halo guy. But not really a huge no, I don't think I could say Halo.
Lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence.
I'm definitely not going to say The Matrix.
There are no
Yeah.
guarantees.
That's out because
It's only really been one good film.
I quite like the fourth one.
I haven't seen the fourth one.
I think if it counts, maybe Jurassic Park.
I say it counts. There's
Because
science in it.
the first movie is so good.
Problem is, all the other films after that.
2 is alright.
2's alright.
3 gets overly hated.
I think I kind of like World. I think Worlds gets a bit too hate.
World has a really good second half, but the first half is really ropey.
Everything afterwards is garbage.
Oh yeah, Fallen Kingdom's the worst one of the bunch. Dominion is what the hell are we doing? No, actually I like...
One of the sisters came back from Matrix 4 and wrote it as a massive FU to Warner Brothers. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so a lot of the bad stuff was that like a Warner Brothers thing with the other films?
Yeah, in fact, it also does commentary on the concept of doing legacy sequels. But the funny thing is, I actually saw Jurassic World Rebirth. You know, the new one Scott Johansson's in.
Oh yeah.
That one was all right.
Oh.
They actually worked some stuff from the original novel into the some of the original novels into the film that had not been done, like the T-Rex river raft and a character being kicked off a boat into the ocean to hide a corporate sabotage secret.
Oh yeah, the Titus possibly being a heretic is like now starting to become really big.
He sees the power stone by himself. He must be stopped.
If we didn't already have a new singer for Arch Enemy, I'd say there's your answer.
Probably not Arch Enemy. Something like Black Metal Band, maybe.
Yeah.
So something I actually learned a while ago about this game was originally the original Space Marine was actually going to be set as a trilogy, and if I remember, the second one was actually going to be with Titus as a bit of a renegade.
What have you done?
And having him sort of begin to sort of go down the path of chaos, and then get redeemed in the third one.
Huh.
For the Emperor and the Imperium of Man.
Oh. Just wanna be with you in the moonlight. He's even got a ghost style scythe. That is cool.
Yeah.
I am a son of a Vulcan.
Oh, son of.
Look, we're mixing a bit of Star Trek in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to insult your intelligence by explaining who the Vulcans are.
Yeah, I know who the Vulcans are. I know Spock.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not going to insult your intelligence. Actually, Reese, you have just got that new Star Trek Voyager game. How are you finding it at the minute? Whoa!
Hide behind the pillar.
This reminds me of a couple of the Mega Evolution battles from Legends EA with the hiding behind the pillars.
If I remember, this guy is a I think this guy's a Lord of Change. If I remember, basically scary beast working for Zinch, who's who is a demon in service of Zinch.
Ah,
I never actually.
it's really good. You can make decisions to change the TV storyline.
I never actually talked much about the Thousand Suns and who we're fighting actually. So basically, Thousand Suns used to be a Space Marine chapter within giant birds. The Thousand Suns used to be one of the initial 20 Space Marine chapters during the Great Crusade, and even worked for the Emperor during the Horus Heresy for a while. And their main skill was essentially that they were really powerful psychers who obviously really powerful psychic abilities with the Primarch of the Thousand Suns, Magnus the Red, being the most powerful psycho in history. By the way, he was called Magnus the Red because he literally had red skin because of how powerful his psycho abilities were. And basically, A lot. I think because of the Horus Heresy and because chaos is tied to the warp, and of course, and psychic and Psyker's abilities all come from a connection with the warp. The Imperium and the Emperor started banning the use of psychic powers, which really peeved off the Thousand Sons because because all chapters are made by the Emperor of Man, and these guys were specifically made to be really good with psychic abilities, and so they're essentially saying they've now, by banning Psykers, they've now made them worthless.
Huh.
And so but after a while but they still kind of tried working with it, and Magnus the Red eventually, during the Horus Heresy, discovered of that Horus was planning on laying siege to laying siege to Terra, which is like the old Earth. It's essentially the homeworld, the main homeworld of the Imperium. And so he sent out a psychic message from across the galaxy to the Emperor, a message that requires so much psychic power it required the sacrifice of, I believe, 100 of his fellow Astartes, and unfortunately this kind of backfired for him because of the psychic blast from this psychic message was so powerful, it actually destroyed the shield that was surrounding, like, I think surrounding the planet that the Emperor was on, allowing Horus's legions and some Legions of Chaos to, like, full on attack them, thus leading to the Thousand Sons being labeled as traitors in the eyes of the Emperor, and thus leading them down the path that would lead them to become a part of Tzeentch's forces. There's a lot with Warhammer, and trust me, I'm barely scratching the surface with the Thousand Sons. They are sick.
Sorry, my hand is really hurting at the minute. I don't know why.
We're returning to the battle barge.
I mean, you hurt it. That's probably why it's really hurting.
Yeah, fair point.
Did you do your hand exercises today?
Yeah, I've just done them recently, and I think it's actually I've hurt myself a bit, so I'm gonna. I did them a bit ago, so whenever I do my next ones, you're out of the house.
Okay. I mean, you did your hand exercises on stream, so it's not like you're hiding them.
Yeah, I know. It's more to the point. I have to do them every 2 hours.
Oh, right. However, we've got plans for when we see the game hasn't crashed, has it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, we're good. Anyway, I've got plans for when we see Heaven Shall Burn. I found a Japanese place for us to have food in before.
I love you.
I think is mostly focused on gyoza, but it does.
I love you even more.
It does things like katsu, chicken curry as well.
Forget that. I love gyoza.
Gyoza's nice.
Japanese is such a great cuisine.
It really is. I don't have Japanese food nearly enough. I don't have enough of a variety of it as well. Most of the time when I get Japanese food, it's always ramen.
Yeah, the worst thing about SM2 is the long loading time.
I don't remember them being this bad with when I play it on PC though, which is a weird thing.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if my memory's messing with me, if it's a PS5 thing, if just the amount of added content has made it even the load times longer.
If you want a country where you'd be surprised how much you're going to enjoy the food, but I think it's one of the best foods on its continent, Vietnam.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because it's got that influence from places like Thailand and China, but it's also got the influence from the French because of their them occupying Vietnam.
I don't think I've ever had Vietnamese food actually. Now I think about it.
Yeah, no. One of my favorite things to have is the broths. They're really lovely. If you have the noodle broths are really great. But banh mi is also one of their great things as well. The steak sandwich.
Unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements.
I think we're coming up. I don't think this is the last mission, but I think I don't know if this is, but I think we're coming up to the last mission in the story now.
Okay, so then you and Reese do a bit of multiplayer.
Yeah, there's gonna be operations.
Then I get to finally do a turn-based game to.
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed.
But by the time you're done with the operations, I think my hand should have recovered.
Possibly.
I mean, hopefully, if I'm lucky. I might need. They have.
Depends on how quickly we get through them.
Yeah.
It's a burial world. 4,000 years
Estimated.
ago, there was a
Just
crash
okay.
of ultramarine.
Just some. Oh fuck! Calvin's hand's not fully healed, and we've done all the operations. We'll fucking do him again on a higher difficulty. There's 7 missions total. As the 8th mission immediately follows on, you don't have to go back to
the loading area.
Okay.
Let me check. I'm just checking on the.
Yeah, I remember that there not being a lot of missions. There's.
A long shot to say the least.
Yeah, 12th one coming out next.
Very well then. Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss. He's right.
It makes you wonder how much they'll currently, because I'm fairly certain Space Marine 3 is currently in development, but it makes you wonder how much of the team are working on that, and how many are working on just updates to this game, because they're doing a shit ton at the minute.
I hope they're doing well with it.
Yeah,
because it's a.
I mean, take your fucking time with it. Like if it's as sick as this game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Because
Each operation is between 40 minutes to an hour, depending on difficulty. So
will last a while.
Yeah, like I remember. Yeah, whenever I did them, they usually lasted quite a long time.
I am here's one for you though, mate. Actually, I had a thought the other.
Now Saber's making a John Wick game. Yeah, Saber is actually doing quite a few games from what I remember hearing.
What I'm hoping for, though, no, that's not what I'm hoping for. Genuinely, though, I sort of went back and forth. I feel like Jurassic Park is one of the greatest movies ever made, and I don't think we're going to get another movie. I don't think we'll get. I think the reason why no one ever tries to make dinosaur movies is they know they can't top it.
Possibly. I don't know if I'd say if it's one of the best films ever made. It's definitely one of the best 80s films.
It came out in 1993.
I thought it was an 80s film.
No, it's the early 90s.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is the only film series where I've seen every single entry in cinemas.
Oh, damn. Wait, you saw the first one when you were 3?
3 or 4, yeah.
Bloody hell.
My aunt and granny took me to it.
Of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead by your hands.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that where I've seen every film in cinema.
Even a flicker of corruption. I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
I love that. Why is it always you 3? Is that a fucking Harry Potter reference?
Oh god.
Why is it that whenever there's trouble, it's always you 3?
Activision, Warner Brothers. and I didn't see the first 2 films in cinemas, but I've watched 3 to 7 in cinemas.
The only Jurassic Park film I've seen in cinema is World, because I'm too young to have seen the first 3 in cinema. And
You weren't alive when the first one came out.
No, I wasn't. I don't think I was alive when the second one came out.
No, it wasn't.
I was born in 97.
No, you weren't then, yeah, Lost World. I think Lost World comes out the year before you were born.
Alright, 96 then.
Don't move. By the way, the whole... I've also watched a few paleontologists react to... and dinosaur experts react to the films.
Yeah.
I remember there's a few things they always point out, which is one, if you had a Velociraptor in a kitchen, you could take it easy.
Did you?
Yeah, they're not. They blew them up really big for the film. They're actually they don't get above your knee.
I mean, in all fairness, they are fighting against children.
No, but even then they wouldn't. You'd be able to kick them. A kid would be able to kick them. They don't get bigger than a turkey.
Alright.
In fact, they really Michael Crichton did the novels. He really wanted to do Deinonychus, which was, but he thought that didn't sound right, so he borrowed the name Velociraptor. And then, but the thing is, the thing that he was describing did get discovered during the filming of Jurassic Park, and it's called Utahraptor.
Oh.
But so you can forgive him for the fact it didn't have feathers, which it would have had in real life. Also, T-Rex almost certainly had feathers. Now we know.
Yeah. Like, weirdly enough, that's the main reason why my dad doesn't like Jurassic Park. Because he keeps saying, well, we don't know what the dinosaurs actually look like. They could have had feathers for all we know. It's just like, Dad, it's fiction.
Quite a few of them did.
Yeah, yeah, they made it the same size as Utahraptor. Utahraptor.
Yeah, but some people call it Utahraptor. Okay. But yeah, no, it's that was kind of what they. So that's the reason why the Velociraptors look like that. The other thing they get wrong is T-Rex can only can't see you if you don't move. That's utter bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit. If we're honest.
Even if they couldn't, they got amazing nasal cavities. They'd smell you before you'd ever have a chance to do anything.
I mean, did we know as much about dinosaurs back then as we do now?
Yeah, but even then we knew that was bullshit. It was based on a weird theory that because they have frog-shaped brains and frogs have a similar thing, it might have been that.
I think Crichton was kind of leaning into the stereotypes, in all fairness.
But
it's kind of like how it's like with Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, for example. Spartan helmets do not have those feathers.
Feathery things, yeah.
But he just leaned into them, I think, because it was a stereotype.
Actually, Crichton was a bit ahead of his time on this one, because the whole idea of dinosaurs related to birds, that was not commonly held belief at that time. It was like it'd been put out there, but now it's not as commonly held. It wasn't as accepted as it is now.
Yeah, our friend now is now leaning to the fact that Titus isn't a heretic, which
took you long enough.
Yeah. Well done, Gadriel. You reached the end in the arc that Leandros did not. This is now the appropriate time where we all say fuck Leandros.
Also, another thing, the T-Rex wouldn't have roared like a lion. They don't. If anything, they probably would have had more grunting sounds. They would have sounded similar to like a crocodile.
Oh.
So they would have sounded more like that. Or
imagine if they sounded like a fox. Like it just like.
But that's a few things we know about. The other one is also the scene in Jurassic Park 2. You know, the guy gets mauled by the Compsognathus.
Yeah.
They said in that one, it's like, what are you doing? They weigh about a pound. Just roll around on the floor, you'll get rid of them.
T-Rexes are also mostly scavenger too.
No, that's a myth as well, Reese. That was like held for a little bit, but that's not true at all. They were definitely hunters.
We will make it.
That one, I'd heard that one a while.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I crashed into a bunch of ship debris. I think it'd be more than just ow.
Although I remember the guy did say, for what we knew at the time, this model for the T-Rex is actually quite good.
Yeah.
But we've since made future discoveries that have made it a bit out of place.
Yeah, again, 90s, and the book was written in the 80s.
But the other one is I remember it was like again with the Spinosaurus. One of the reasons why the Spinosaurus is a bit inaccurate is we lost a bunch of the Spinosaurus fossils during bombings in World War II, and we've only recently managed to get some of that information back. I remember he said actually you'll like this for Jurassic World, he said the Mosasaurus is actually one of the most accurate models in the series.
Alright.
Though he did say as well, they made it a bit too big. It should actually be about 2/3 of the size it is in the movie. But other than that, they were pretty accurate, and it probably would have actually hunted pterosaurs that are on the water like that, which is one of the most brutal deaths in the series.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
One of the things I did find out, because I've spotted a YouTube comment on it, if you pause it in the right place...
Their study in 2023 deduced it was an optimistic scav.
So it did hunt, but it was also a scavenger.
Ah, okay.
So it's similar to what lions are like now.
Yeah, oh, he did say like lions.
Yeah. I'll tell you one of the funny things, like, fun fact, the section you get a trophy for hitting 10 objects, and...
Alright. And not dying. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that without dying.
No, Number one I did, apparently one of the things I did find out, if you freeze in the right place, because of the way the CG is, you can actually see her trying to crawl out.
If I remember, it turned... Oh, we have a literal Warhammer.
Nice.
If I remember, this world is actually a tomb world that we're on. In other words, this world has ties to the Necrons. Basically, after the war in heaven, which I believe was like something like 65 million years ago, all the Necrons were told to go to sleep. Told to go to sleep in Tomb World until such a time that they were ready to rise up and take over the galaxy once more, become rulers of the galaxy once more, which just so happened to take place in the 41st millennium.
Yeah, older studies.
The history of the Necrons is fucking wild.
Respawn, older studies flopped on over T-Rex and Hunter Scavenger. It's now accepted T-Rex was both.
That's cool.
So basically, if it spots a corpse, it's going to go for it.
I think it's quite clear that I am out of date when it comes to my dinosaur knowledge.
It's a bit.
It's also slow.
It's not incredibly quick like Jurassic Park makes it out to be.
Yeah.
They can.
I was a bit of a weird kid because I never had a dinosaur phase. I had a dragon phase. I loved dragons when I was younger. Still do, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like dragons.
Come on. Dragons are sick. They're giant lizards who breathe fire and fly.
It's one of my favourite types in Pokemon. Which is why I'm still weirded out by the fact the little sushi Pokemon from the new one is actually a part dragon.
I nearly fell.
Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done. But we're going to let...
You know what's even funnier? They gave that Pokemon a Mega in the DLC.
Okay, I'm gonna swap to the chainsaw for that. I had the Thomas the Tank Engine fade into a dinosaur fade. When I was younger, Thomas the Tank Engine was the shit. I was obsessed with that show till I was like fucking 6.
Oh god, I've now...
He said shifted into a dinosaur phase and then into a
Power Rangers phase.
Yeah. I think I had a Thomas the Tank Engine phase that went straight into Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't think there was any. No, I think it was. No, wait, no, it was a Thomas, then Pokemon, then Yu-Gi-Oh.
I love the fact that half the time with the Yu-Gi-Oh storyboard, he must have been, we don't have a card to do the thing we want to do in the plot. Make one up!
We do now!
It's called Card of Sanctity! Lets you draw, both players draw up to 6 cards. Good, our order's been prepared.
Awesome.
I've been reminded that, oh god, there was Milton Jones had a Thomas joke, Tank Engine joke on Mock the Week, and I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember that, honestly.
I remember when I used to trade.
I love the in the last episode where Hugh Dennis pretended to be fucking Prince Andrew, or former Prince Andrew. I was just like, hello everyone. Just like, hello everyone, I am Andrew. There's been a lot of controversy around me lately, and that's putting it fucking lightly.
I like the very way they asked Rhys James to be Elon Musk. Really, this of all weeks?
No, I loved in the last one, just like, you fucker! You told me I was going to be Cristiano Ronaldo.
Destroy this whole area. Wait. It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery.
No doubt, but it will get us to our objective.
It is probably
Scenes from beyond the grave. You can't explain this, Brian.
with caution.
Brian.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Oh god. Not the week to come back, and it's still really good.
Because of fucking course it is. It was never bad to begin with. BBC clearly made a fucking mistake, and so did I.
I like the story Russell Howard mentioned about his mum dancing with Greg Davies at his wedding.
Yeah, I'll give you a taskmaster. Oh yeah, because apparently Victoria Beckham was dancing inappropriately at her son's wedding. I never seen a channel that this game or anything just came to say, ah!
Yes, you must be coming to the local Calvin meetings.
There are more Calvins?
Yeah, me, Calvin Harris.
You never told me you had a brother?
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of us. There's me, Calvin Harris, Calvin Klein. We all get together every so often. All the Calvins get together and we all plot how we're going to rule the world.
Lucky. All I've got is, my name's Elliot. All I've got is me, the deer from Open Season, the kid from E.T., and that really annoying kid from What's New Scooby-Doo.
You got Elliot Page.
Transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers.
Yeah.
But I read
And you've also got, you're soon going to have that new anime, you're going to have that new Square Enix game.
I don't know him yet. How am I gonna know what he's like? He hasn't shown up. He hasn't shown up to any of the bar mitzvahs. You'd be surprised about how drunk Elliot from E.T. can get. I've seen an alien show. You have, Elliot. Go on, take your meds.
I know Ren's dad's called Nigel. He did actually go genuinely. He went to a festival. There was just all people called Nigel.
I'm pretty sure one of the first things that shows that Dave Gorman did was him chronicling his journey of how he met multiple other people named Dave Gorman. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that though. The earliest thing I've seen from him is Google Whack.
I'll tell you one show he did back in the day. He did an experiment to see just how much can you take from astrology. And to sort of prove it, he said, I'll follow my horoscope for a full month, and my identical twin brother won't, and we'll see what the results are. Made no difference whatsoever.
Yeah, because astrology's a scam.
But it was how I learned. The good thing that came out of it is I learned that Dave Gorman has an identical twin brother.
Yeah, I think he has 3 siblings.
I know. Also, I got into trouble with my uncle because of him once.
Why?
Do you remember that episode where you scanned the woman scanned the QR code and was a picture outside her house?
Yeah, and in actuality, when you scanned it,
it said, "Congratulations on purchasing your lawnmower. If this is incorrect, press this."
Yeah.
And it said, "Congratulations."
And then we also had a cookie squares to your car.
Yeah. Thing is, my uncle did it. And he didn't realise it, so he thought he genuinely bought a lawnmower because he hadn't watched a lot of the first bit of the show. So he genuinely believed he'd bought a lawnmower, and it took us ages to explain to him, you haven't actually bought a lawnmower.
I didn't, but that's because when I used the QR code, I think the link expired.
I like that thing where he said, has everyone managed to get double yolk egg? And it's like, you can actually buy these specially done double yolk eggs.
Oh.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Like, what's the obsession with the idea of having 2 yolks in a fried egg?
It's, I don't know, it's luck. It's a rare chance of it happening. It's like finding the 4-leaf clover. Like, they are so rare that when you see one, you just kind of have to go, oh!
Never found one.
I did. I think I found them twice. And the first time was after, like, I think it's like 3 hours of looking. I think me and my brother we were like really young. We were at like this run thing that my mum was doing, and we just didn't, and we just got bored, so we just started looking for 4-leaf clovers, and I think I somehow found one.
Lucky bastard. Which is anyway what your name was changed to afterwards. You know that episode of Impractical Jokers where they work in the pet shop and they got to hide to surprise the next guest and they weren't showing up, and they went, Joe, tell this woman she's a disgrace to her family.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I'll get the clip up in a minute after we do this, because it's incredibly great on how it's handled. By the way,
Archie, there's a YouTube channel I think you like called Cam Sandwich. Basically, Scott the Was if he did board game reviews.
Oh, that's cool.
And he does like it's similar, has like a very similar sense of humor, and he is pretty funny as well.
By the way, my mum now loves Matt Rose.
You got her watching it now?
Yes, she just finds it hysterical.
I'm corrupting all of you very slowly.
I played the exam. I first played the exam one, answers one, and she was in hysterics.
In all fairness, that was me when I first discovered him. I think the first one I ever watched by him was the Google AI one.
Oh yeah.
Where Google just kept bringing out wrong answers, Google suggesting you should eat 1 rock a day using the onion as a viable source, or saying that if your cheese is struggling to stick to your pizza, some non-toxic glue would be a good option, as suggested by a redditor called Fucksmith.
Well, what's funny is they did an episode around on QI where they asked an AI to write nonsense questions, and I remember one of the things it gave was something like knock knock and hail the chicken. But it answered one of the questions for itself, and they said, "Why is this the way this is?" And then answered, "Nobody knows." Which, to be fair, they did used to have a round on QI where the answer to, they had a season where the answer to one question each episode was "Nobody knows."
Really?
So, like, one of them was how the rings around Saturn formed.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. There's a few theories going, but no one quite knows for sure. Yeah, they do a few of them, like the E series. It was the elephant in the room bonus, where one of the answers had something to do with an elephant. I think one of my favourites of those was what was the last words of General Sedgwick. He was in the Revolution. I think it was in the American Civil War, the Revolutionary War, and he was saying to his troops, his last words, he was saying to his troops, why are you dodging them? They couldn't hit. Why are you dodging those bullets? They couldn't hit an elephant with this disc, and then he got hit in the eye.
I've noticed that our view count keeps going like up and down very sporadically. Like, we went straight from 11 to 2. I think it's just the more we talk, the more people realize, oh fuck, these guys are annoying, and just leave. Like, see, we went from 5 to 3.
This is
Hey!
not the site of a
Stop
mechanical
leaving, please. I'm sorry we're not talking about Warhammer.
It is a good game though, this
Our
man.
path
It,
leads down.
it's a fucking great game. Like, you said you weren't that big on it to begin with. Is it watching this changing your mind a bit?
A little bit, yeah, but I think it is the whole thing of third person shooters just aren't always my thing.
There's a spike whenever Cal mentions the Civil War.
This is Lieutenant Davis.
But there was the one.
Guide. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
One second. Well, another thing I found out is I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on a previous stream, so I apologise in advance.
That's the stuff we before.
But Dundee United is Nigerian slang for a group of idiots.
I don't think you have ever mentioned that. It's a very visually impressive game with high level detail. Yeah, genuinely. Like, there's a reason why this was there's a very big reason why this is one of my favourite games the year it came out. And why it was also one of my most played games that year as well.
Our food's on the way, but he's doing another order first, so he's going to get to us after that.
Probably the most graphic. Honestly, yeah, like, again, when you look in the background and see the fucking army of Tyranids running, just sort of running, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to write down Army of Tyranids, I like that. Thanks! Sorry.
Fucking hell.
My very eyes.
Oh, what's your opinion on the band Van Canto?
I don't think I've heard of them.
They're the a cappella metal band.
Oh, didn't they play that at 70k?
Yeah, they
One
did.
time.
Yeah.
I think it's really fucking dorky. But I think it can be kind of fun if like you're drunk. Like I saw footage of them playing Master Puppets and going like I think it's kind of dumb, but in a way that is kind of fun.
I remember someone said about them, like, you're not a proper band. He said, yeah, when was the last time your band played Wacken? It was in their genuinely, that's in their FAQ section.
Oh damn. I mean, it's like when I think Black Veil Brides one time at a show got a heckler, and the entire band just started having a major go at them and just going, hey, do you want to come up here and give it a go? Like, isn't it? I don't like Black Veil Brides. I will never deny they are not talented.
Yeah, I'll give you that one, yeah.
I'd say that with a lot of bands. Like, I don't like a number of them, but they are definitely talented.
They also, Black Veil Brides have one good song.
What song's that?
We Are the Fallen Angels.
Fallen Angels, really? You picked that one?
I'd say that's their only good song in my opinion.
I wouldn't even say that's one of the good ones. If I had to pick any, probably In the End or Heart of Fire. Those are pretty good ones.
Oh, no, yeah, In the End, that's a great song. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. No, yeah, I'll change that one. In the end,
As we fade
into the night.
That's the first time I've sung Black Veil Brides in maybe a decade.
That's the, okay, no, I'll say, yeah, no, I'll take Fallen Angels out of the mix and say In the End, that's a good song.
Yeah, I will freely admit, in college, I at one point went through a major Black Veil Bride phase.
I saw him when I was queuing up for Tenacious D and
Yeah, you
Steel
said
Panther.
that. You say you weren't a big fan of them.
No, I wasn't a big fan.
It is a burial world, brother.
I mean,
Reserved for the dead.
I mean, I'm not gonna say they suck. I'm just gonna say I'm not the demographic.
By the way, I put the name of my Pokemon team for this weekend to the vote in the group.
Oh, yeah.
Tanzide was an option.
Hell yeah.
It didn't win.
What one?
On a quest for Aberdeen.
Of course it did.
It was. I also put in Storska Beard by Pal Wolf in there.
Yeah.
And the Crazy Ones by Stellar Revival, which is I think that's a really good song. Put that on your playlist on the way back if you haven't heard that one, Elliot.
I might do.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%.
The voice actor who was talking into this modifier was having way too much fun.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
I like the idea that he just went home and said, "Dear, what do you want to eat tonight?" Paella.
Or like just had a just had a number of fun. Just I am acting. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Ancient
But-
ruins. A cover
Like witches in their black masses.
Subject of it, more like.
Oh, gotta love the.
Oh, rest in fucking peace, Ozzy.
unusual. Ancient
Do you think we would get more tributes to Ozzy this year's Vacuum? Because I don't think they had enough time to really set them up last year.
Maybe.
Because like it was actually a week before.
But I think Dio was always going to get the lion's share of them because he was such a big patron of the festival.
Yeah.
Whereas Ozzy was only there once.
I mean, yeah, but also we wouldn't have Vacuum if it weren't for Ozzy. Because if we didn't have him, we wouldn't have fucking metal.
Oh god, I always remember the story of how he joined the band. That he showed up at Geezer's butler, the bass player's doorstep, and he was carrying a shoe on a bit of string like a dog, and he looked very dishevelled. And his brother said, "Geezer, there's some thing here to see you."
Yeah.
Apparently, though, they got the idea for the original song Black Sabbath from a nightmare that Geezer had.
Oh really?
No, Tony had it, I think, actually, where he saw a black figure at the end
The
of
main
his
thing,
bed.
the main thing I just remember was I'm pretty sure at first they were like a jazz band.
They were a blues band
Yeah, a
called,
blues band,
called Earth.
and then they saw the horror film Black Sabbath, and they liked it so much they thought, hey, we should make a band about this, and then the rest was history.
Well, yeah, it's a combination of that and Tony's nightmare
Yeah.
led to that.
These ruins are
The name.
I also find it really funny that their biggest song, Paranoid, was originally kind of just a last-minute addition to the album.
Yeah, it's a few times that happened. Smoke on the Water was never meant to be on the album, but they told them go back and make it. We need another song.
Or like as another example, Sweet Child Mine was that initially started as like a warm-up riff that Slash used to do, and that they just decided drunkenly to change to make into a song, to the point where when Axl Rose sung "Where Do We Go Now," that was him literally saying, "Where do we go now with this? I don't know."
I know another one, Cherry Pie. That wasn't on the album originally,
Yeah.
but that obviously led to very bad consequences.
Why?
Because the guy hated himself for writing it.
Oh yeah, because like he hates the fact that he's known as the Cherry Pie guy.
Was known.
Or was, yeah.
He actually said on camera, and I'm not making this up, because I actually saw the original documentary. I'm Cherry Pie guy. I'm doing Cherry Pie eating contest. I could shoot myself in the fucking head for writing that song, and he did.
Oh Jesus.
I find
I
it so
suppose funny when Spit.
like to end this pit trying to get out to outdo each other in. I'm gonna get the chat up. Oh yeah, take your time, YouTube. Pit trying to outdo each other with information.
Kinda, yeah.
Never even heard.
I mean, at the same time, that's what autistic people do. We just bombard each other with knowledge.
my brain's like a pinball table, just goes everywhere. Ding 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 ding.
Well, again, you're the most neurodiverse, neurotypical person out there.
I'm not. Well, I've got dyspraxia, so. Oh, 5 minutes. It's literally going to arrive almost as soon as we're done. Well, we're actually supposed to be done in a minute. We're actually supposed to be done now. It's it's pretty much 7 o'clock.
Wait, really?
Yeah, seriously, it's 7 o'clock. Yeah, my girlfriend is autistic.
Ah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Welcome to the club, mate.
Yeah. She does it to me. Yeah. We autistics are a different fucking breed.
Yeah, your family is convinced I am.
Yeah, that's because you have all the fucking traits.
I keep telling you dyspraxia mimics it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, mentally as well?
Fair point. Oh,
Like, bro, you know such fucking obscure knowledge about video games.
yeah, no, it's...
And like, whenever you talk to people, it's always about your special subjects. I still remember last year at Vakken when
Oh, yes.
we were talking to an American, when we were talking to someone from America, as soon as Andy went, you just started talking to her about the Nintendo Direct. I was just like, well, this has come out of left field.
It had happened a few hours before that, in my defense. I love, Space...
Oh, yeah, there's some like funny stories from Lorna Shore. I already mentioned the one where we were surrounding a guy's Instagram and chanting frog wherever a frog video came up. There was another one that I remember literally just that. This is your first playthrough. It's my second one. It's my second one. I played this game quite a bit when it first came out. But there was one bit where we were hanging out before with some people before the show. I'll tell the story, then I'll quit. Was hanging out with some people before the show, and there was one woman who was like, I think a band was about to start, and there was a woman who was saying, "Oh, I really want to go in the pit, but I have a beer." And then me and some other guy were just trying to encourage her to fucking down it, to the point where one of them asked, "What's your name?" "Ellie." "We like to drink with Ellie because Ellie is amazing." And then I started counting down with him, like 8, 7, and she just took a beer and just went like that to my mouth. Just.
That's great.
I did crowd surf a couple times there as well. So
to answer your question, Joey Jimmy, it's not our first playthrough on the channel. It's not his first playthrough of the game either.
It's my first. Yeah. It's my second playthrough of the game, and I played Operations a few times.
Yeah, because he reviewed it for our website.
I really fucking love this game. I think it's generally one of the most badass games out there.
Well, our food's going to arrive any minute, so as soon as Elliot's done with this fight, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
What will happen first? Will Elliot get will they knock on the door, or will Elliot finish the fight?
Started a week ago. I'm addicted. Hell yeah, dude! It is so cool. It is so much fun.
We do this every Thursday, by the way, for the time being.
So if you want to see me struggle, what did you do?
What did you order? Oh, we both ordered pizzas.
We got pizza, yeah.
It's the obvious choice.
Because it's there.
Because we're basic bitches.
Again, I keep saying you're anything but basic. I think we'll stop there.
Okay.
Hopefully you're saved. If not, fuck.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back on...
We'll be back next Thursday.
There's a Professional episode tomorrow, but Tuesday we're back with more Ghost of Yote, and we're going to do more Space Marine 2 on Thursday again at 5.
Hopefully next week we'll be done with the campaign, and we'll also be moving on to the operations mode. And we'll have recovered from the Heaven Shall Burn gig. I fucking won't have. See you later, guys. Goodbye. Bye-bye.